and welcome. My name is Nadine and you're watching Spaghetti Junction. This is the fourth video in my little mini series all about traveling as a single parent with a child. I put all the videos in a playlist. You can see them up here. If you click on that little icon, all the videos will come up and you can watch them all in your own time. Today I just wanted to talk a bit about our day-to-day routine when we're on holiday, so how we go about a day on holiday. The best thing about traveling with Betty by myself is that we get on so well when we're on holidays. We're like two mates that go away. We don't have that everyday stress that we have when we're at home, you know, the getting ready, all that stuff. She's quite interested in everything when we're out and about. I can take her into shops, I can take her somewhere quiet to a nature walk, or I can take her somewhere really busy. And she likes chatting to people and asking questions. So I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky in that respect. And I talked about that in another video already, how to get your child used to taking them away and trying out different destinations and, you know, doing it slowly and just discovering what sort of holiday maker your child is and what your child likes to do. And I think it's all really about compromising and making everybody happy when you go away. It shouldn't just be a holiday just for your child or children. It's important that you enjoy yourself as well, because if you take your child somewhere and you're just miserable and you find it really boring, then you know, it's no point doing it. And I think me picking trips that I think we both enjoy just helps us to have a really nice experience and make nice memories. So the first thing we do when we arrive in our Airbnb is find the nearest supermarket. I would have already researched where we're going and then go either in the evening when we arrive or the next morning. And if we're only staying somewhere for a few days, then I will try to only have to go to the supermarket once, although it's a little bit unrealistic. Usually we go twice. And I just buy the food that I planned out to buy. Usually we have eggs in the morning, so I buy enough eggs for us and milk and those sort of things and snacks for the daytime. So then I'd roughly have planned what we do every day. It depends where we are, but usually I don't plan every step precisely of where we're going. I just have the destination made up, and then I always have Google Maps and TripAdvisor on me, so I can look up things. And obviously Google Maps look up where I am, but also TripAdvisor is really good. If you're getting hungry and you walk past a restaurant, you can type it into TripAdvisor and it'll tell you the reviews and what other people think of it, and you can see pictures of the food. I will have planned the mode of transport we're taking, if it's somewhere where we can't walk to, how much the tickets are, and that I have enough change on me to buy tickets, or I will know where to buy a ticket. Yeah, and then we're just off to explore. One important thing that I've taught Betty when we're out and about is that she has to look out where I am. Obviously I will have an eye on her, see where she is when we're in a crowd of people, but she needs to understand that I'm not there to run after her, and she can't just run off if she sees something, that she always has to stay near me. And if she sees something that she finds interesting, that she comes to me first and she asks me, can we go there, and then wait for my answer before she runs off, because kids can be quite impulsive. They might see something and just run off. So I made that quite clear to her, that she has to make sure that she knows where I am and not just run off. Another day-to-day thing to consider when you're on your holiday is have a rough idea when you want to leave the house, because it depends. If you're on a beach holiday, for example, in summer, and you mainly just want to lounge around, you can take it easy and stay out late and it's still warm and light in the evening. But we've been traveling in winter time and over New Year's Eve and in February, because where we live it's pretty miserable and dark and cold, and it's nice to go somewhere where it's maybe still a bit chilly but a bit more sunshine and a bit brighter. But a lot of places, if you go into southern Europe for example, it still gets dark early. So if you're traveling in winter and you know it gets dark early, it might make sense to set a bit of a time to leave the house a little bit earlier in the morning, Maybe instead of leaving at 11 or 12, try and leave at 10 or 11, and it might get dark at 4 or 5 o'clock. So, you know, so you spend a little bit of time in the daylight. And the way we do things, we like to be out all day and tire ourselves out and see as much as possible. But that's again because my daughter happens to be a total trooper and she likes walking and she has a lot of energy. This is why we can do this. Every child is different. You know, you might have a child that needs more rest time or doesn't want to stay out as long. Then we'll usually get back to our Airbnb in the early evening or in the late afternoon. And quite often there isn't really much else we can do, unfortunately, because I can't take her to a bar, for example, or she can't really do nightlife. So we will usually have our main meal during the day. We go out somewhere where we eat out, and then in the evening I'll have food from the supermarket in our Airbnb, and we make sandwiches and have a dessert and we hang out. Usually we take our tablets, not the medicine, the device. So I bet you can spend a couple of hours in the evening just to watch something because there's nothing else to do. That's why I think it's really important to stay somewhere where you have Wi-Fi. It's another important thing to consider. So any tidying up, any dishes that I would have left in the morning because we want to go out quickly, I can do in the evening. Any other planning or reading up for the next day, I do that in the evening as well. You know, organize our clothes a little bit, get ready for the next day. Do a little bit of tidying up. I don't like to tidy up too much when we're in an Airbnb on holiday because I do enough of that at home. But that's roughly the things that we do in the evening. Like I say, in the morning, I just want to get out as quick as possible and then do all the boring jobs in the evening. So that's our day-to-day routine when we're on holiday. I hope that was a little bit helpful. I know everybody does it differently, but some of you might have never been away with your child and you have no clue how to do it. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like this video, put some comments below, let me know what else you would like me to talk about, and then hopefully I see you in my next video. Cheers, bye!